doing a what I spend in a week while living in New York City as a college student. I basically vlogged this whole entire past week and what I spent my money on, how I saved my money, how I budgeted, while also calculating my monthly rent and just seeing how much on average I spend in a week. I also thought it'd be kind of funny if I wore my NYC shirt while filming this video. I feel like it's very on brand. As you guys know, I just recently moved to New York this past fall and we're going on a full year of living here and it's expensive. But I always find these videos so interesting, even the TikTok videos I see of this trend, and I've always wanted to make one of these videos, so I hope you just kind of take it as like a fun, informative video. But let's get on into it. This week runs from Saturday to next Saturday, just because I spend more of my money on the weekends and I wanted this video to be relatively interesting for you guys. So we're starting off with Saturday, mid-weekend. I spent $2.90 twice to get on the train because I was going to an event this day, but since it was the weekend and the trains were kind of delayed and messed up as usual, I messed up my commute there and ended up paying $2.90 twice to get on the train and like transferring. So we're already up to almost $6. Breakfast was free. It was like this cute cafe setup. I got to meet a bunch of other creators in the city and it was so fun. I got a free butter croissant and latte out of this. But then after that, I was really hungry towards the end of the event and I ended up walking down the road to another cafe kind of restaurant, and I was going to meet a friend here, but we ended up switching it to a cafe, which you'll see later. But while I was waiting for her, I also wanted to purchase food just because I got really hungry, and I spent $14.70 on this breakfast. And then I walked right down the road to meet my friend at the MJ Cafe in Chinatown, and I spent $6.80 on a matcha there. And my friend and I ended up doing a lot of work there, and after that we ended up getting dinner later that day. I don't remember the exact name of this place, but I'll put it on the screen right now, and her and I ended up splitting the bill evenly and it came out to $20 flat for dinner. It was very cheap and very good food. I highly recommend. And then after that we took the train back uptown, which I spent $2.90. Once again, this new boba place opened up. We really wanted to try this place. It was called Haiti and the line was just insanely long for it. I think we waited over 30 minutes just for this boba and it was kind of expensive.
Oh. No, it's okay.
Do you want to film me drinking
it? Yes.
It's really good. This took 40 minutes. Wait, that's different.
What's different?
Oh, that's good though.
Try mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
On camera?
I want you to try mine, yeah.
Everyone was drinking this, like ordering this. They had like 50 of these on the counter. Is it a smoothie?
Yeah, slushy.
Whoa. I don't know what I was expecting. It's really good. Cheers. Moving on to Sunday. Ironically, my subscription for Epidemic Sound was due this day, so I paid $17 for that automatically. It's the music I use for my YouTube videos and it occurs like once a month, but it was just funny that it happened while I was filming this video, so I'm putting it in. But later that day I met up with Eunice again, who I went out to eat with yesterday, and her and I went to another cafe. We went to Black Press Coffee on the Upper West Side. It was very good. I ended up paying for her drink, so I spent $14.25. I think I got like some sea salt caramel latte, but I remember it being very good. And then after getting work done, her and I went to Trader Joe's to go grocery shopping. I usually go grocery shopping like every 2 weeks, and I'm very fortunate to live near Trader Joe's because it is just the cheapest groceries you can get. I got so many things for $35. I did laundry. I do have laundry in my building, thankfully, but you do have to pay for it. It's $3 to wash and then $2.75 to dry your clothes. So in total, it's around $5 for like a full wash and dry load of laundry. So I spent $10 on laundry because I did like a couple of loads, and That was just the flat fee that I paid through the app. On Monday, I had one class. After that class, I ended up walking to a coffee shop. And I was also meeting Eunice again. It's so funny. I saw her 3 days in a row, back to back in this video. But I went to Coffee Project and Hell's Kitchen. It's one of my favorite cafes nearby my school. Like, coffee there is always just a 10 out of 10. And I got their pandan latte. But this came out to be $10.25 after tip, which is kind of insane that I spent over $10 on coffee, but I don't know. That's New York for you, honestly. Tuesdays are definitely my longer days at campus. During my first break between all of my classes, I went to one of my favorite bagel places, which is Rodnosh Bagels near Columbus Circle. It is so good. The line's always so long, but for some reason it just always ends up going by fast. I got my usual order, which was a bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel, and that came out to be $11.16. And I ate that on the plaza outdoor area of where my school was because it was super nice outside and I was just enjoying the weather between my classes. And then during my second break, I needed a little drink, so I got a sweet tea at the cafe at my school for $3.47. It was one of the Gold Peak like sweet tea drinks. On Wednesday, when I was done with classes, I picked up some cookies from a classmate who has her own small business on campus, and I paid $6 for 6 of her ube cookies, which I will show you the taste test. I'm currently eating these cookies that my friend made. She makes like new flavors every single week. It's honestly like having a personal crumble cookie person on campus, except hers are like so much better. I ate like 4 already, but here is what they look like. Sorry, my roommate's using the blender in the kitchen. They are 10 out of 10. Here's her app. They are just so good. On Thursday, I had to go to the Met Museum for a project thing for one of my classes, and I actually took the bus there.
Walking to the bus right now. I'm going to the Met for a school thing. I'm gonna take the bus there.
It was $2.90 for the bus there and back, so that was about $6. And I don't take the bus that often, but honestly, it was really nice. It was super pretty out and super sunny, so it was kind of a scenic drive, especially through Central Park. This day, I also had my iCloud storage subscription go off, so I paid $2.99 for that, and I'm also gonna throw that in this video. Earlier this week, I only did one load and it was all colors. So this time around, I'm doing my lights. I should have honestly just did it all in one day when I was doing laundry earlier this week, but I was lazy. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, and now here I am. Free tonight. I made a little salmon rice bowl and I have some seaweed and I'm just gonna eat them together. Kind of like a sushi roll. I almost ordered takeout though from Uber Eats. I've just been like cooking home a lot more, and uninstalling that app has forced me to cook a little bit more. On Friday, I didn't buy anything. I only paid for the subway. I went to a really cool K-pop random dance club night thing with a friend, and I just took the subway there, so it was $2.90 there and back. Looking at my list, that's pretty good. We did pretty good on Friday. On Saturday, we did some damage, especially with some online shopping. I had to place an order for some of my Nespresso pods to come in because I was running low on them, so I spent $46 on that, which I honestly don't think is bad. That's actually cheaper instead of buying $10 lattes out in New York City, so I'm technically saving money there. I also purchased Amtrak tickets to visit my family, $55.25. And then later that night, I decided to go out with some of my friends, and I got pizza with my friend Josh. I got 3 slices. That came out to be $11.77. We also all split a bottle of a big thing of alcohol. So that came out to be $12 on my part. And then when we also went out, I spent $2.90 on the train. Now we get into my monthly rent. I currently live with 2 roommates, so my rent portion for my room is $1,900. That's just an estimate. I'm not going to like put any utilities or anything in here just because that's going to get really complicated. It's so drastically different when it comes to like summer and the winter months, like with the AC or the heat. And if I divide that by 4, which is the average number of weeks in a month, that comes out to $475. So that's how much I spend technically a week on rent. And since I'm not counting utilities, I'm actually gonna round this up to $500 because that's probably just gonna give me more of a realistic estimate anyways. And now let me add this all up. So the grand total of this video is $817.15. I honestly don't think that's bad, especially if you subtract $500, which is my rent, so that is $317. I'll give you a breakdown of like all the columns listed and like how much money I spent on everything. I also just want to quickly mention that the way how I'm able to pay all of this all by myself is honestly because of you guys. This would not even be possible if it wasn't for you guys watching and supporting me. And I just want to express my gratitude. Everyone knows how expensive it is here in New York, but I truly want to just give you a huge thank you as well, just because I literally would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. And it just means so much to me at the end of the day. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different than my normal content. Maybe I'll film another one and make this like a series if that would be fun for you guys to see. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. I'm so close to 300K and it would just mean so much to me. And then also follow me on Instagram at Katelyn DeWitt _. I've been posting a lot on there recently, picture inspo and reels. I also post a lot of fun stuff on my TikTok as well if you guys want to go check that out at Katelyn DeWitt _. And yeah, if you made it all the way up to the end of this video, comment down below this secret emoji. It's like a fun thing I like to do in the comments. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!